It's so wild to me that this actually is the most immaculate lighting right now. It is wild because I came out to film another video and the sun was setting. It was so beautiful and it got dark on me. Look at God. There's a whole restaurant right in front of me lighting me up so I can send this message to you guys on the YouTubes. Rebecca Eloisa here, live in Boracay, Philippines. Got in yesterday and let me just say it's amazing. God is an artist. This place is beautiful. And look at this, I have the best lighting. This is perfect. You may hear their music, but it's all good. Let's just pretend like you're here on the beach with me. You smell plumerias in the air. The air is warm, the weather is immaculate. So let's get into it. So I was gonna film another video, but I decided to film this one instead. Basically, how do I maintain my femininity and my softness while still being an entrepreneur and quite frankly a CEO of a successful marketing agency. It's funny because the idea of femininity is something I hadn't really thought about until I did one of my really good friends' podcasts, the Roommates podcast. I'll link it down below. And he asked me about femininity, and one of his business partners also asked me the same thing. How do you work in your feminine while still being, people would say, like a girl boss? I don't really like that term. I don't like to be bossy, but basically, you know, someone who has their own business and who's ambitious and, you know, likes to make money. For those of you that don't know my story, about 1.5 years ago, I quit my really lucrative, successful corporate marketing job and decided to go and basically start my own business. And some people may think, oh, it's because she wanted to travel the world, hence Boracay. There's so many reasons why people quit their jobs, but for me, it was actually because I felt like I had lost a sense of who I was inside. Part of that was my femininity, along with really like my spirit. The actual reason why I quit my 9-to-5 was because I was dangerously burned out. Dangerously to the point where one day I woke up at 5 a.m. trying to just clear my head before the workday started. I was standing at a stoplight and I saw cars just zooming by and their engines revving, and I had this thought, what if I step in front of one of these cars right now and, you know, all my troubles would be gone? And that's when I realized, okay, you're in a dark place. This isn't you, Becca. These thoughts that you're having, that's not who God made you to be. And so I realized nothing, not even a lucrative job, a name brand job, money is worth losing your peace of mind over. So after having those pretty scary and dangerous thoughts, I decided to quit my job. I quit everything, not just my job, but I quit my healthy diet. I quit my workout plan. I quit my long-term relationship. And I realized I'm severely burned out and I decided to heal. During that time, I actually was also having some pretty intense health problems. Just hair falling out, nightmares, not able to sleep, some serious weight gain. It was really hard, and maybe more a little bit later. I'll talk more about that in some future videos, but that's what I was going through. I had lost not only my femininity, but really the essence of who I was, my creativity, my excitement, my joy for life, and the light that God gave me. And so I decided, let's quit everything, and I did. And I rebuilt. That's a whole story. I'll share how I did that in another video. If you want to know, comment down below, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, and so when I rebuilt, I realized what led me to that burnout stage. And when I protect my peace and my spirit and my essence of who I am, I feel like that's when my femininity really does come out. It's more than just wearing dresses and makeup, smelling nice and everything. Those are the fun extra things, but you can have all that and still not be connected to your feminine energy. If you feel disconnected from your feminine energy, it's really important to sit down and take inventory of if you're actually taking care of yourself. Number one, your body. Are you eating nutritious and healthy foods, or are you living on top of junk food? Do you know what foods you're allergic to? Are your hormones imbalanced? Do you have physical signs in your body like acne and hair falling out that are signs of nutrient deficiencies or hormonal imbalance? Get that checked out. I highly recommend that. I'm a huge advocate for help, but that's one of the first steps. Are you getting movement in? Are you exercising? Are you sweating daily? Are you stretching? Are you just, getting your sleep? You want to make sure that you're on top of those things, because that's really how you take care of your body. One of the other things that's honestly huge in femininity is setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. So if there is a man in your life, setting boundaries with him. And if there's family members that you feel drained after talking to them, or you feel a bit bad, or you feel sad, or you don't feel very confident about yourself after spending time with these people, it's time to set boundaries. And that may look like saying no to them, declining invitations, and even your boss, like setting boundaries of not responding to text messages and emails after hours, or taking all of your vacation time, even if that just means you're gonna sit on the couch and do nothing and watch Netflix and journal and have your period, whatever it is. So that's a huge part of femininity, is taking care of your body, having boundaries. Another one is taking care of your spirit. How do you take care of your spiritual health? Do you go to church every week on Sabbath or on Sunday? Do you have Bible study? Do you meditate? Whatever that spiritual walk looks like for you, it's important to protect that. Even if the people in your life don't necessarily support it or respect it or whatever, those aren't people who should be in your life anyways. But no matter what, the time with you and God, or you and your creator, is very important when it comes to maintaining your essence and who you are. Because when you are walking in your uniqueness, you're really bringing an amazing gift into the world. And the world needs it. The next part of maintaining your femininity while being an ambitious woman is to build systems and processes, aka make your life easier. So when I quit my job and rebuilt my life, I was like, you know what? I need systems, because I'm not gonna work like a workhorse, not trading my time. I don't want to trade my time and energy for money anymore. I need to create systems and build teams to get things done. So if you have a business, it could look like team building. I really highly recommend the book Essentialism. I'll link it down below. Or in your own personal life, really simplifying things like what can make your life easier. Maybe purchasing meal prep, or getting a laundry service to do your laundry. Maybe that means decluttering your junk and finally cleaning out your freaking closet, because it's a mess and your house stinks, okay? Organizing your pantry, whatever it is, like maybe even getting a good routine, waking up at a certain time every single day, going to the gym, maybe reading, like whatever it is to simplify your life, like do that. Even if that means saying no, especially if that means saying no. This is so important. I'm just word vomiting everything right now, sitting on a beach in the Philippines, but this is real. And there's people passing by and staring at me, but who cares? When you feel stressed out, stress is one of the things that kills everything that's fun, okay? So if you're stressed out, it kills your creativity, it kills your sensuality, and heck yes, it kills your femininity too. You're not soft and go with the flow and relaxed. So you want to find those stressors and get rid of them, cut them out. I really built my business in a way to where I have a team who manages a lot of stuff. They are highly trained because I train them. And we have some really amazing systems and processes set up so we can still get amazing results for my clients, but my hand isn't in every single part of the business. Also, when I start making more money, I outsource something else. So whether it's my CPA or my financial advisor or a social media manager or a virtual assistant or personal assistant, I outsource because that will free up my creativity to then work on building the business and making it more successful, bigger, and getting our clients better results. So freeing up your time is huge. If you're a business owner, build systems. If you don't own a business and you have like a 9-to-5 job, then free up some of your time so where you have time to do nothing or time to pamper yourself. But One thing I really like to do is invest in my health and invest in my sleep. When you have time to do nothing, you end up kind of falling back into your hobbies, things that light you up. So whether that is sketching, I love to sketch with colored pencils. I love paint by numbers. I like making bracelets and making jewelry. And I have time to do all those things that I want to do. Simplifying your life, it helps you reconnect with those feminine activities. And even stuff like taking cycling classes, taking yoga classes, I want to try jujitsu class. All those things are things that make me happy and essentially help me to live in more of my feminine energy. So one of my friends, his business partner, he asked me, Becca, how do you maintain your femininity while owning a business? And so that's essentially what I told him. I was like, bruh, I gave him the quick and dirty version. I'm giving you like the word of vomit version. I'm telling you guys everything that I can think of in this moment. If you have questions, comment down below and I'll make another video. But essentially I was like, I built my business in a way that I can do what I like to do and live in my femininity, you know? When I'm happy and I'm stress-free, I laugh more, I smile more, I have time to actually talk to people and engage in conversation, which lights me up. I have time to give love to my loved ones and pour into others, and as a result, I'm actually making more money than I was before. So when you're in this like struggle, like trying to make things happen mode, which I think is necessary sometimes, you get results. But if you're able to finesse the way you do things and also have that softness and that femininity in addition to like that masculine energy, then that finesse like makes you more money and can make you a happier person. So essentially that's what I'm trying to say. I have tons of other femininity content that I'm thinking of making, but if you have any questions and requests, comment them down below in the description box, because I love this topic now. I find that I've been watching a lot of femininity videos and realize that I have a lot to contribute to this conversation. A lot of things that I wish younger Rebecca would have known, 21-year-old Becca would have known, because it's for real a life hack. One more tip about femininity is learn to embrace your natural God-given beauty and really enhance it as much as possible naturally. And then once you're very comfortable in your skin and your body and who you are, then you know you can enhance it not naturally if you want to. I don't care if you do that. But being comfortable in your skin and having confidence in who you are first is really important, and I've learned has really helped with self-confidence as well as femininity. Ooh. Okie dokie guys, this video was all over the place and I hope you learned something. I'm planning on making more content like this, but go ahead, comment your questions and requests down below. Follow me on Instagram at Rebecca Eloisa and hit the subscribe button. Bam! Alrighty.